An absolute supreme. Must they also be absolutely alone? We jump right onto the scene of the heavenly demon cult sect, where everything is burning down to ashes. The Murim Alliance has started the great demonic war. Don't let a single one of them inside. Block them. Tens of thousands of righteous Murim bastards have come swarming in like roaches. Wait, Internal Affairs Commander. You still haven't escaped? Mountain Division Captain? Why are you here without any guards? It's too dangerous here. Come with me. I have to go to the cult leader. Ever since she ordered the disciples to abandon the great mountain, for some reason, she hasn't moved. But the situation isn't looking so good right now. At this rate, our defenses won't even last an hour. You should get out of here too. I have to find out what her intentions are first before I retreat along with her. Though it's already a little too late for that at this point. Taking a really deep breath and then releasing it into the air, our boy just laments how messed up this trash life is. But fuck it. He continues to run to the main hall within the cult. Cult leader, its Internal Affairs Commander, Jin Yeomyung. Are you inside? Cult leader. I know you're inside. Knocking on the door, he continues to call out to the cult leader. Hey, cult leader. Come in, Internal Affairs Commander. Holy shit. That scared the crap out of me. Did she happen to hear me use informal speech? I got cut off halfway, so maybe it's fine. Damn it. Couldn't they have left one person behind to open the door? For real, this door is freaking huge. Piece of shit, heavy-ass door. 10 minutes later, our guy is still trying to open the door. Finally, I managed to push the door open. Your martial arts are still worse than a third-rate demon cultist. The cult leader seems to be struggling. We see her dripping sweat at an alarming rate. While she saw the whole thing, quite embarrassing. Good thing the other elders or captains didn't see this. Right. If the Grand Elder had heard you yapping as you were before towards the cult leader, he wouldn't have let it slide now, would he? Shit. She heard everything then. Getting down to one knee, I greet the cult leader, our weakest Internal Affairs Commander. What brings you before your cult leader today? This is Cheon Yura, the leader of the heavenly demon cult. Why are you just sitting here? I'm just hanging out. Okay, it's actually the heaven-slaying poison. 10,000 death, blood, mist poison. Formless poison. Extreme emotion bone melting powder. Immortal crushing demon expulsion poison. No frickin' way. So she's screwed. Don't tell me. Was it that bastard? The demonic path Great Lord's doing? Han Mubik. The demonic path Great Lord. The man chosen as Cheon Yura's husband. The traitor who threw open the gates of the 10,000 mountain fortress to the Murim Alliance. The leader of the traitorous bastards. Before he left me, he said this. That it took him so much effort to earn favor from both me and the former cult leader. The reason he poisoned me was just to make sure I understood how hard he worked, in order to cause it all to come crashing down to ashes. That crazy son of a bitch. Covering up his mouth, he says, "Ah shit. I shouldn't have said that." As expected, you are really as amusing as ever. Seriously? In a moment like this, that's what you choose to say to me? Always solemn. Always dignified. Always strict. And now at the very end, you finally smile. Cult leader. Is it too late? Probably. The heaven-slaying poison has already taken my dantian. I could have dealt with just about everything else. But this one is not something anyone could handle. Cult leader, if I may. This is hypothetical. Go on. Let's get rid of the formalities at this point. It's just hypothetically speaking. If you say hypothetical one more time, I will rip out your tongue. So get to the point. Goddamn. Even in this state, she's such a scary woman. If there were a chance for regression, what would you do? You know I hate it when you talk in riddles, Yeomyung. Right. I may have the opportunity to be able to regress back in time. You must have saved the world in your past life. It's hard to believe you, of all people, save the world. Still, then why ask about my wish in the first place? If such a chance existed, wouldn't you be too busy chasing your own goals? First, I'm not the type to take things laying down. Second, I owe a debt to someone, and I'd like to repay it. A debt? Interesting, you don't take things laying down. Well, there's no need to think about things that deeply. The extent of our connection is just that I was one of your political marriage candidates. Or at least that's what you probably think. Even so, you likely won't remember any of this. Regression, you say? If you get to regress someday. Yeomyung interrupts her and says someday. But regardless, I've made up my mind. The traitors of our cult. The Murim Alliance trash. and even the third faction behind all of this. I swear on my soul, I will slaughter every last one of them. So tell me, if there is anything you wish for, this Jin Yeomyung, who will remember today, will do everything he can. Would you please seduce me? Ahem. Excuse me? I'm confident I can stop Han Mubak from becoming demonic path great lord, but becoming your partner is a bit. Do you not like me or something? Honestly, you know better than anyone. It's basically close to impossible, right? A relationship requires both people to actually want it. Let's be real. Back in your days as the young cult leader, you were basically completely unattainable. You didn't just reject men, you broke them. One reason Han Mubak earned the Great Lord position was because he was the only one who could endure that temper of yours. Fine, forget it. If you don't want it, then fine. I didn't say I don't want it. I just said it's close to impossible, though I never said it was impossible. Romance by nature often begins when someone with feelings plants them in someone who doesn't. For young lady Cheon Yura, that much effort is nothing. Young lady? It has been a while since someone called me that. It feels a bit embarrassing. Please just promise me that you'll forgive me for treating the past you a little harshly. And if you have any weaknesses, please tell me. If this information leaks out, I will bet everything to kill you, Jin Yeomyung. I will only say this once, so listen carefully. She goes on to whisper secretly to our boy. Ahem. You were quite impressive back in the day. Shut up, Jin Yeomyung. It seems that our secret conversation has come to an end. The front door that our boy couldn't make it through is blasted down in an instant. Uninvited guests have made their way in here. How about letting me go comfortably on my last journey? I'll decline. If possible, I'd like to take in information until the very end. To think I would see the demonic cult's destruction in my lifetime. This is the Sword Sage Taoist Master Kuan Yin, the Orthodox and Unorthodox Murim Alliance leader. It truly is an immense honor. Do you know who's standing next to you right now? Of course I do. All this time, the Azure Sky Divine Dragon has shown the spirit of sacrifice, enduring all sorts of humiliation for the glory of the Central Plains martial world. This is Han Mubak, Demon Lord Azure Sky Divine Dragon. Hilarious. Azure Sky Divine Dragon. He went around parading such a grand title while interacting with the Orthodox sects. Demonic Path Grandmaster. Heartless Demon Empress. The time has come for you to pay for all of your sins. My detestable husband has finally returned. Everything was for the Central Plains martial world. It was for the Heavenly Defying Association, you mean? Heavenly Defying Association? Who the hell are they? Heavenly Defying Association? Alliance leader, everyone. Do not be fooled by that demonic witch. It's her evil scheme to sow discord among us until the end. Those are just mere words of a demon. Her life is already hanging by a thread. There's no need to engage in a one-on-one. Just throw all your strength at her. Even though I've been poisoned, I can handle the likes of you on my own. Cut the shit, cult leader. Well, you'll find out once you come at me. Heavenly Killing Demonic Sword. A menacing red and black aura is then casted into the surrounding area. To think that she still has that much power. Yellow Dragon Heavenly Sword Squad. Attack those demons. Thus began our final battle. Covered in blood, our boy slowly opens up his heavy eyes. You're still alive, cult master. I'm glad I was able to say goodbye on my last journey. Those bastards have retreated once the self-destruct mechanism of the Heavenly Demonic Palace was activated. They fled on their own. My lord, but why are you crying like that? I am sad. Reaching out with her bloodied hand, she grabs onto our boy's face. Jin Yeomyung, you're going to seduce me, right? Yes, of course. Using the last of her strength, she gives Jin Yeomyung the most beautiful smile and says, I'm glad. Before her lifeless body, looking like a pin cushion, falls over for the last time in this life. Drowning in complete despair, our guy lets out a guttural roar of a cry that seems to have come from the deepest of depths in his heart. This was our last. No, my last in this life. The first life was quite good. A hero who saved humanity. The guardian of Earth. Thanks to that, I was promised 2 reincarnations, along with 3 perks from the gods. Originally, I was going to live a life full of fun, but hearing you say, I'm glad. Seeing her beautiful smile, I will dedicate my last life to you. Just simply beautiful. Jin Yeomyung is then splashed by water and woken up from a beautiful dream. Young master, you've come to your senses. Gu chill. Yes, it's me, your loyal servant. The fact that I'm looking at that bastard's face means we've come quite a long way back in time. What's with the washing basin? If you wanted to wake me up, you could have tapped on my shoulder. Well, you see, another voice jumps in and says, I ordered it. Damn, I know the exact moment I regressed. When I was 17, I came to this demonic heavenly pavilion with the dream of becoming the playboy of the demonic cult. Ah, father. No, patriarch. A brat who hasn't even held a coming-of-age ceremony, crawled all the way to this brothel to drink. Huh. The day I got beaten like a dog by my father and dragged back to the family. The eldest son of the great Jin family passed out from just a few drinks? And at a gathering of the other 6 families? You worthless bastard. This is Jin Yeomyung, the patriarch Azura king of the heavenly Jin family, getting out of his chair and running over to his father. Our boy says, patriarch, about that. Shut up. Yes. To think my own son would be this weak. If you're weak, at least you should be smart. Do you know why I came to get you myself? I got beaten before for not being able to answer this. It must be because the meeting with the young cult leader has been confirmed. The young cult leaders meeting. A place where Yeomyung became the young cult leader at the age of 17 last year. The children of the 6 prestigious families of the cult meet. In essence, it's the place to pick the young cult leader's future husband. However, in my last life, the young leader's husband was not decided here. Later, the demonic path lord selected the traitor Han Mubik. This time I won't let that happen. The reason why I left you alive until now, despite your lack of talent or ambition, was all for this moment. For the glory of the family. Jin Yeomyung is a ruthless father who wouldn't hesitate to use his own child as a tool. Do you think you can win the young cult leader's heart, ahead of the other direct descendants? The other children of the 6 families will never be able to win the cult leader's heart. Alright, if you don't want to bring shame to the family name, you should at least refine your self-defense arts. Phew, I never thought I'd meet my father right away after waking up. Still, the regression time is perfect. If it was 20 years ago, not 10 years, then there would be more opportunity. It was for the Heaven-Defying Association, you mean. They will likely be active during this time as well. I will thoroughly uproot those bastards this time around. You, Master, what in the world were you planning to do? What do you mean? What else? Didn't you just claim that you'd be the young cult leader's husband? When did I say that? No, just earlier. I never said I'll become the young cult leader's husband. I said the other guys would get rejected by her. Isn't that the same thing? It's very different. At this point in time, Yeomyung is impossible to approach no matter what you try. She is currently obsessed with perfecting her martial arts and doesn't even glance at anyone weaker than her. I'm probably the same. Surprisingly, you're still here. This guy is Ma Cheol-su, second son of the Blood Dragon Ma clan. What the hell are you looking at me like that for? Do I look that awful to you? Not really, but where's Younghee? Did you come out here alone? Cheol-su and Younghee. I frickin' told you. I don't have a sister named Younghee. Why does this idiot say this every time we meet? I challenge you to a duel. What the hell? Out of nowhere like that. But this didn't happen in my past life. It must be because of the clan head, maybe? Since I didn't get beaten up or dragged off this time, the timeline must have shifted a bit. The heavenly demon cult is ruled by the Cheon clan. The 6 divine demon clans are equal in rank. However, among them, my clan and this red-haired boys have the worst relationships. The demonly Heaven Jin clan and the Blood Dragon Ma clan are constantly clashing. Duels between the 6 clans are forbidden. There's an exception clause. An exception, huh? If it concerns the survival of a clan, and it's not an official duel tournament, then the only thing left would be if it involves the Cheon clan. Is this about the young cult leader? Yes, Jin Yeomyung of the heavenly demon Jin clan. If you lose this duel, forfeit the exchange ceremony with the young cult leader. And why would I agree to such nonsense exactly? Look, is your sister here? The type of person involved in these underhanded tricks would be her. What are you talking about, you fucking coward? Cut the shit and leave. Unless you want this to turn into a clan war. Don't you dare look down on me, Jin Yeomyung. Do not interfere, go chill. Now let's bring out my first special perk. I awaken sense to the level of my previous life's past level. Young master, you don't know martial arts. What are you trying to do? With my awakened sense, Ma Cheol-su's sword technique as the previous head would be one thing. But this, as a teenager, is literally child's play. What am I even doing? I'm subduing him. I can see it. Yeomyung then catches the sword using just 2 fingers. A large flash is then emitted into the air. Piercing flow technique. Yeomyung then moves in to strike Cheol-soo, which damn near folds his ass in half. What in the hell was that? Gu-chil is left wide-eyed at the surprising display of martial arts prowess. Just yesterday this guy was avoiding cultivation training and messing around. The ones who were hiding. Come out and take him away. Once he wakes up, he's going to flip the fuck out. You'd better restrain him well. Unless you'd like me to tell everyone what occurred here today. Yes, we'll do as you suggested. One last thing. Don't worry, it's probably not broken, since I held back a bit. It'd be bad if the Jin clan messed with the Ma clan's heir, right? Welcome back, young master. Yeah, did your outing with your friends go well? It sure did. But why would the chief overseer, who manages the Jin clan affairs, not know about my father rushing out to the brothel to find me? He must be playing along. Chief Byok, you've got a mischievous side to you. I was merely worried about the young master. That's enough. Just give me a training room. Pardon? Could you be trying to learn martial arts? For real? The look on all these guys are like, seriously? Also, bring me a few martial arts manuals from the library as well. In a flashback, I want this one, this two, and this one. If you are able to learn these properly, you be damn near invincible. Are you listening to me, disciple? I just wanted to be a playboy, damn it. Is it my fault that your family had a massive fire? These martial arts never got to shine, because they ended up in the hands of the playboy of the Jin clan back then. The fire would have happened 4 years from now. So these are the originals, not the fragments that I received in my past life. It shows him holding onto the flying heaven limitless divine art and 10,000 heavens demon sword. The Jin clan martial arts are mostly fist and palm techniques. They're not really suited for me. But thanks to a good bloodline, my natural talent, intuition, and internal energy are excellent. I don't know if I'll be able to meet you again in this life, but I'll be able to become the grandmaster you always wanted me to be. Sorry, cult leader. Keeping that promise to seduce you might be a bit much. I'd just get rejected by you with my current level anyways. 5 years. I'll lock myself away in here and focus on my martial arts cultivation for 5 years. Once I've raised my power enough, I'll hunt down and wipe out those heaven-defying association bastards, so that once you become cult leader in the far future, at the very least your rule won't be shaken. 2 weeks later. Young master, aren't you walking a bit too slowly? I'm the last in the lineup, aren't I? I'm just going to get rejected anyways. Still, it's the Cheon clan's event. You can't treat it lightly. It's fine. I'll deal with the consequences. Let's see. Last time I got locked up for a year for failing the exchange ceremony. This time, let's make it count. This time I'll try to make it 5 years locked away. Just then somebody is seen getting thrown back across the courtyard. Blink. Right through the doors and into the wall. Quite the welcoming party this time around. Young master, someone just got blasted across the room. Let's see, blood-colored martial robes and the blood dragon sword. That must be Ma Jin Yeomyung from the Dragon Ma clan. It's been a while. This time around was decent. Can you go harder? Of course, young cult leader. The air suddenly feels different for some reason. It's her, the one that I fell for. She looks beautiful, but I have to stick to the plan. This time, I promise to live my life for her. Cheon Yura. Jin Yeomyung is running back over, so casually after getting tossed across the courtyard. God damn it. I'm not late after all. Is that really something you should be saying in a situation like this, young master? Let's just watch the fight. How am I supposed to get locked away for 5 years like this? The Ma Jin Yeomyung I remembered fainted after a single blow from Cheon Yura and disappeared forever like a loser. But something feels off this time around. Jin Yeomyung goes rushing in, but the attack is easily blocked by Yura. Very nice, impressive. What's this? Was Jin Yeomyung this good before? After getting disarmed, Yura kicks him right in the nuts, sending him flying once again. All of his people are running over concern for their young master. But Jin Yeomyung gets up and says, Jin Yeomyung, leaving our boy asking what the hell? I will never lose to you. He's then seen in front of Yura. It was an honor, young cult leader. I hope to see more improvement next time. Next time? Originally he got rejected outright, didn't he? Please treat your injuries at the medical office hall. Thank you for your consideration, young cult leader. What the hell is his problem? Isn't this the first time we've met? Jin Yeomyung of the demonic Heaven Jin family. I've been waiting for you. She's been waiting for me? Why? The kid from the Ma family just now was pretty good. What's that got to do with me? Then you who subdued Cheol-su must be even stronger. God damn it, so that's why. He must have heard about his brother then. Yura then continues, if you can't live up to my expectations, I might become very sad. This is the problem with the demonic cult. They try to solve everything with force. She's going for my head right from the start. What kind of meeting is this? This is a full-on battle. Why are you using killing moves on me from the very beginning? Didn't she take it easy on my Jin Yeomyung? This crazy lady. Our boy is once again dodging for his life. Crazy. Lady. Wait, that slipped out. Fine then, take this crazy lady's sword. God damn it. He's able to dodge and parry, but Yura is really trying to dig into him. At this rate. Anyways, this isn't good. Now is the time to fake an injury and put an end to this. You dare. Oh shit, this is somehow getting worse. Are you actually hiding your strength from me? How did she find out? Is that sword chi? She used the back of her sword against Jin Yeomyung. But frickin' sword chi on me? Yeomyung is able to block this attack as well, but doesn't realize that he has yet to swing back and take an offensive stance yet, which is pissing Yura off. Getting pushed back so aggressively seems to have made him cough up his lung or something. There you go again, hiding your strength. Are you putting on this act so you can play like you've lost? How dare you look down upon me like this? Are you not going to give it your all now? I've never been insincere until now. Yura's sword is then covered in the black and red aura. But it's the truth. I've never been insincere. It's just that my sincerity wasn't directed towards winning this duel. If that's how you want to play it. To deceive me like this, I'll gladly kill you as you wish. Young master, if I don't stop this, I'll really die. Heavenly killing demonic sword. 6 spirits demonic path. Here she comes. Numerous black blades are honing in on our boy. I guess he shouldn't have made it too obvious that he was trying to lose. Yeomyung then says, 10 branches of heaven's record demonic sword. First record heaven. These sword arts and clan names get pretty wild sometimes, don't they? He was able to block most of that high-level sword technique, but the smallest of a slice grazes his cheek. Yura's out for blood. For someone to look down upon her like this is a disgrace. But that was also blocked by our boy, and a loud clash could be heard as both share a moment where they look into each other's soul. Suddenly a barricade-like blast comes between them, and the two are separated and pushed back. I blocked it. His whole body is left shaking from using that sword art, but he was able to block a deadly attack. So for now it's a good thing he survived. With a little smirk, Yura says, what do you mean you blocked it? Oh right, he has a cut on his cheek, which Yura seems pretty happy about. No. Damn it. Enhanced chi at the age of 18? I knew that Cheon Yura at this time has surpassed the peak level. But even so, this is still too much. What happened? I'm not dead. A voice comes in and says, you've worked hard, Yura. Were you planning on ruining our cult? Instantly our boy drops to his knees. Yeomyung then says, 10,000 demons grovel before the return of the heavenly demon. I pay respect to the true supreme of the divine cult. The current head blocked his daughter's attack with just one finger, and it was able to reject and break her sword chi. I heard that you nearly caused a civil war in the cult today. In the over 1,000-year history of the cult, he is the 3rd one to ever earn the title Supreme One. The 28th cult leader of the heavenly demonic cult and current demonic grandmaster. Cheon Jaejong. If the Cheon clan and the Jin clan started a civil war, their respective factions would join in. Jaejong continues, and while our entire cult's power is in chaos, the righteous alliance would swoop in, wouldn't they, Yura? Bit of an exaggeration, to be honest. The young cult leader wouldn't know, but that Azura King Jin Gunak wouldn't start a war just because one of his sons died. So go ahead and apologize. Clenching her fists and trying her best. She then says, I'm sorry, but you can tell she didn't like it one bit. It's fine, young cult leader. Wow. I actually lived long enough to hear an apology from Cheon Yura, the heartless demon empress. Here in the heavenly demon cult, where strength is everything, the Jin clan raised a proper successor. But isn't this junior a sub-heir? According to heavenly demon cult law, a clan's head or heir, or their designated successor, cannot become the partner of the young cult leader or the cult leader. Due to my lacking talent, my younger brother is currently the designated heir. Did you just say lacking talent? That was definitely sword chi you displayed back there. Oh, I see. Lacking talent, right? So basically you are not the heir. Got it. Yes, I'm only here as the eldest son of the Jin clan, fulfilling my duty. Then you can continue filling that duty till the end. Yes, of course. Wait, pardon? Once the next exchange is scheduled, we'll notify the Jin clan. Both Yura and Yeomyung are left speechless. Apparently Daddy Demon likes what he saw. I hope I see you getting along with my Yura then too. Why aren't you answering? As you command. Shit. I'm screwed. And just like that, the heavenly demon just threw my entire plan in the trash. Letting out a jovial laugh, the Supreme One says, "It's been a while since I've had a drink with that Jin brat. I won't apologize personally. I was deceived after all. I understand that you don't like me. That's probably why you put on that act. Still, it's the cult leader's order, so even if you don't like it. Wait a second. It's not that I dislike you. What? In fact, I actually kind of like you, I guess. Of course, I meant in a platonic, respectable way, not in a romantic way. Please don't misunderstand. Seriously, don't misunderstand. Yura is just standing there, like what's up with this guy? Anyways, what I did today had nothing to do with you, young cult leader. But Yura quickly interrupts, wait. During the exchange we're equals. So don't call me young cult leader. Then, how am I supposed to address you? Well, then our boy turns on the charm so hard. There seems to be a double image. I will call you, Lady Cheon Yura. Amazing, young master. Absolutely amazing. Well sure I guess. The clan head will surely be thrilled as well. That brat from the Ma clan survived as well. But you were acknowledged by the heavenly demon himself. So now what? My secluded training is out the window. So you finally show up, Hyung. What's the occasion? You never come out to greet me. I heard you were training in the practice hall until your visit to Young Demon Pavilion. You're not aiming for the heir seat now, are you? This is Jin Yeomyung, the second son in the Jin clan. Surely you know clan law? As if my relationship with the young cult leader can't be cleaned up whenever I want. For the bare-headed brute, his brain works quite well. I don't acknowledge you, Hyung. You're not someone who belongs in the Demon Heaven Jin clan. Second young master. That's going too far. The young master performed honorably in this exchange, truly fit for the great Jin clan. And yet, a low-born assassin raised outside the clan dares to interrupt a direct bloodlines discussion. Is that seriously coming out of a 16-year-old's mouth? Looks like I need to fix that attitude of yours first. You're seriously going to scold a kid in front of his father like that? How annoying. What, Hyung? You're seriously saying that right now? Now that I think about it, we've never actually fought before, have we? In other clans, they beat each other bloody until that siblings bond becomes real strong. All you ever do is run like a rat. Don't you have any pride? Isn't the bigger problem that you keep missing? I'll leave you paralyzed. Shut the fuck up. I mean, you think you can talk like that to your heavenly older brother? There are 3 reasons why I decided to fight you. First, so what if you made it into the 6 dragons? There will always be someone stronger than you. Second, you treated the Jin clan's household, whom you'll lead someday, with disrespect. Father, our young master has really changed. So it seems. When did the young master become like this? Now all messed up, with a knot on top of a knot growing out of his head. He says, I'll take your advice. But next time I won't hold back. Hey little brother, don't you want to hear the 3rd reason? Well, not if you're going to continue to beat me up. It's because you don't know how to show respect to your older brother. That's sword chi. Your little brother must have failed to properly express his deep respects. Etiquette isn't just about flapping your tongue, little brother. Inside the study of the Jin clan head, he says, well, you pulled off quite the amusing stunt. The cult leader didn't hold back his praise for you, and even went as far as to comment on my generosity in offering someone like you for his daughter. Letting out a laugh, he says, I don't even know how to take that. Son. Yes, clan head. Do you want to become the clan heir? Give that position to Yeowon. Unlike me, he's proven his worth steadily over time in the main family. I'll work to raise the clan's prestige by staying close to the young cult leader. I didn't think you cared so much about the clan's honor. While the other 6 clans waste potential fighting over succession, if Yeowon and I strengthen both inside and out. In the next generation, our Demon Heaven Jin clan will be known as the strongest among the 6 clans. A fine idea. Can you do it? I'll give it my best. Good. I'm especially eased with how sharp you've grown lately. Then as your father, I should offer support. Is there anything you want? Jumping over to the busy streets of a market. Our guy is looking at identifying the dark masks, since his seclusion training idea is completely dead in the water now. The current era of the heavenly demon is overwhelmingly solid. Therefore, these worms are probably crawling beneath the surface. However, Cheon-yura's situation is a bit different. Among the collateral branches of the family, there are indeed many talented peers, which would cause the supporting forces to be more dispersed. Meanwhile, we see little brother is visiting just about every stand that offers food and is stuffing his face with everything. I guess that's how he got to be so much bigger than Big Bro. What I will investigate from now on may be used as a tool to pressure the young cult leader in the future. By the way, why are you following me, little brother? I was just wondering what you usually do to become so strong, Big Brother. Is it really okay for me to bring him with me? Okay, fine, but you gotta take care of yourself. Well, that goes without saying. So where are we going? To the black market. The black market, where illegal goods are bought and sold. Isn't that a place for heretics who have broken the cult's laws? Little brother, just remember this. In this 100,000 great mountain, the term illegal hardly exists. It's just that it's not good for the general public to know, so they are hiding it. In other words, the black market is also managed by one of the 6 families. Among them, the place we're going is. This place is. It looks just like I remembered from when I was the Internal Affairs Commander. This is the Hidden Money Pavilion. It's the place that practically governs this black market. Welcome, esteemed guest of the Jin clan. What brings you to this lowly place? Isn't this the place where we're supposed to go when we want to do some unsavory things without people finding out? Bring the manager. This lowly one is responsible for this place, though. I'm Golden Crow Demon Oh Gunjong. If you're going to face someone from the Jin clan's first young master, shouldn't someone of the SA clan come out at the very least? How did you know? Know what? That this is the Hidden Money SA clan's information organization? I'll ask again. How did you know? How rude. Yeomyung then slaps the shit out of the old man. How dare a mere representative of the SA clan exude killing intent towards me? Even go as far as to grab a weapon inside your sleeve? That's enough. Lady SA, we meet again. The fact that this domain of our SA clan is only known by a few within the clan. Yet the Jin clan. This means that the Jin clan's information network is even beyond what I expected. This is SA Bayan, the direct descendant of the Hidden Money SA clan. On a side note, this is the young cult leader's maid. She lent a sword to Yeomyung during the meeting. The people from the Jin clan typically use their hands and fists rather than using a sword. Anyways, moving on. What are you doing here? Something strange has been going around in the black market, the red light district, and the back alleys. What's it called again? Oh, that's right. It was called Black Clotted Blood. How did you know about that? How did I know? Yeomyung has a flashback of when he was visiting a brothel for educational purposes. Young master, poor quality drugs have been going around lately. Don't worry, just leave it to this young master. Yeomyung then says, Wu Liang of the 7 Stars Pavilion had been whining about it. Sounding disgusted, SA Bayan says, is that really all there is to it? The black clotted blood will soon infect the entire new sect. Assuming that the same people who were involved a long time ago are now running the black clotted blood scheme. It's certain that this item came from outside the sect. Even with the power of our clan, we can't trace the source of the raw materials. We can only guess it's funded by the lower organizations of the other 6 families. I came expecting the intelligence of the SA clan, but it's nothing special. Huh? Wait a minute. Now why would I wait a minute? You wouldn't happen to know more, would you? Under the condition of perfect resolution of the issue, Bayan agreed to hand over all the information they had collected. We will send the person in charge of this matter to the Jin clan. Thanks. Just leave it to me. With that, the brothers left the SA clan. He's gone, young cult leader. She was there and saw the whole thing. They should just get married already. Flashback time. It seems that you didn't know. The Jin kid gave it his all at some point. Father, are you saying he took it seriously? It may sound ridiculous, but that boy's eyes were directed not for victory, but only for you. Since you mentioned that, I might have to see him differently now. Wu Liang, why would he do this for some slut bag? Jumping over to the Hidden Valley, which is described as a secret and shabby valley at the southern outskirts of the demonic cult. A truly lawless area where even the most influential families have abandoned it. To catch a tiger, you must enter the tiger's den. This girl is Dark Butterfly Chilho, the SA clan's informant. I don't want to go. Entering the tiger's den will get you eaten by a tiger. Should I tell Lady SA what you just said? Okay, I'm sorry. Can you really obtain information in a place like this? Just keep a close watch. It might actually be easier in a place like this. But what is this? I have a feeling somebody's watching us. Probably an admirer of some sort. If it continues even after we go inside, I won't let it go. There seems to be a lot of plants around. Someone must be cultivating them. That's likely. Letting out a giggle, it has its own charm. I guess growing this brings some comfort to the heart, even though they've been lodged out of the castle. That's hemp, and over there you'll see poppies as well. You do know that, don't you? What's up, you son of a bitches? It's no coincidence that little shits like you crawled all the way here. If you don't want to see things get rough, then I suggest you all get lost. Funny, other than the guy in the middle, the rest are small fry. No, that won't do. I came here to meet your bosses. Don't make me laugh, guy. I was going to send you back thinking a noble got lost, but now, it's too late for that. You asked for it, kid. Go. I want you to lightly break one of their arms. Yes, sir. I specialize in body lightning techniques, not combat arts. I didn't expect anything from you. Get fucked. Die, you bastard. I can't die yet. But if I really did die, you guys would be in big trouble, you know. Why did Big Brother lie about the brothel and Wu Liang? Gu Chil gave him a totally different name. After giving those minions a good thrashing, they make it to the entrance of the hidden valley with their newfound friend. An old man came to greet them. What a special occasion. To think you would bring guests with you. I apologize, elder. It's an honor to meet a noble from one of the 6 clans. But from where exactly? If you guess correctly, I will grant you a generous reward in our clan's name. Where could it be? 6 clans equals wealthy, which means we'll get influence. Now where could it be? Aren't you from the Hidden Shadow clan? What makes you think that? Well, if we trace back to our supplier, it's the Huan clan. And the Hidden Shadow. So clan has never had a good relationship with the Huan for generations. So the heaven-shaking Huan clan were behind these bastards. Unfortunately, you're wrong. My name is Jin Yeomyung, Demon Heaven Jin clan, and the first young master at that, using their internal mind communication. Wait a moment. Is it okay to just reveal yourself like this? What if they are the suppliers of the black clotted blood? Don't worry, my clan would wipe them clean off the earth if it comes down to it. What brings a noble of the Jin family to a place like this? Black clotted blood. I heard the source of that drug is here. So I wanted to hear a bit about it. Well, that is. Should I lighten that tongue of yours a bit? Take this. He then throws a nice, sized bag over to the old man. Well, this certainly will help, I suppose. The black clotted blood is an item that comes from the outside, and while it passes through here, it doesn't touch our hands. All we do is make the drugs to supply to the Huan clan. We don't distribute it to the entertainment district or the alleys. Then who are the ones distributing it? It's the lower sect of Juliu, the Tyrant Wolf sect, are the primary. He's then interrupted when someone yells that there's a problem. Third elder. It's intruders. They're not talking about us, are they? We then cut over to Yura, who is surrounded by pools of blood and bodies. Damn, she just wiped everyone out like that. She's powerful for sure. Meanwhile, someone seems to be napping under a tree. Team leader. It seems that the young cult leader has appeared. Did you start drinking early today, or something? No, sir. I would never. Team leader is from the Orthodox Path Alliance Spy Squad. Apparently, everyone has a really long title. She cut down about a dozen guys who got in her way in one fell swoop. They were all a part of the venomous snail sect as well. What? In one swipe. So even if it's not the young cult leader, she could be a major figure in the 6 clans then, right? Yes, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Well, let's say it's not the young cult leader. Who else would have that much power? There's So clan So Soyu, SA clans SA Bayan, and the twins from the PA clan. Could it be the one we're targeting currently? Gather the kids. Yes, sir. I'll get the 17th spy squad right away. Not our kids, you dumbass. The killing demons that were sent from the higher-ups for the supply of the black, clotted blood. We need the killer squad. We then jump back a little to where Yeomyung noticed the people tailing them. If we get too close, then we might be caught. I know. It's a large cannabis cultivation area. Why would our cult leave such a place untouched? It's because it's a necessary material for the Huan clan's formation. And, by leaving the defenses here weak, they're able to lure those who get too curious into a trap and take them out. Did Jin Yeomyung come here knowing that fact beforehand? Continue the pursuit. Young cult leader. I want to know what that guy was thinking. He even said that he liked me. That guy? His lordship said that I will inherently gather many enemies, so distinguishing friend from foe will be necessary. The young cult leader is quite concerned about her qualities as a leader. I admire her so much. Above all, doesn't it seem fun? If there's such a thing as a recluse, there's a good chance that he'd be in a place like this. I'd really like to meet him once. There's plenty of those around. Like the elders of the Cheon clan. Back to Yura, who is currently standing over the defeated enemies. It's strange. Not only are there no recluse, but you could enter without any resistance at all. While I keep getting blocked by someone. Overhearing Yura, the informant is just like, what recluse? Yeomyung just realized that the person tailing him was the young cult leader. From now on, let's go together. Well, I'll be damned. The kid was telling the truth after all. Here they come again. I'm sorry, but you have to become our prisoner, young cult leader. And who the hell are you? Why should I tell you that? Letting out a chuckle. All you have to do is come along with us quietly. All of the minions decided to retreat, since there seems to be a fight coming. He looks like someone from the beggar clan. Then we should spare that bastard. He might have some information we can extract from him. Who would have thought that a lead would just come to us this quickly? Dark Shadow, Protective Shadow, Fist Shadow, and Buy-in. You're with me. Yes, cult leader. Dark Butterflies, come forward and protect young Master Jin Yeomyung. Yes, my lady. So the informant was S.A. Buy-in all along. That's hot. The beggar then says, that's a cute strategy. But none of you are at the peak level, young cult leader. However, we have an exceptional master at the peak. You seem to know quite a bit about our cult, huh? Of course. Especially when it comes to the matters of the Cheon family. Cheon family matters, you say? Listen closely, you insects. God damn it. She's using her red and black powers again. This shit is gonna hurt. Don't just sit there, you idiots. Attack. None of you are allowed to leave this place alive. Yura then begins to dismember and maim everyone in her way. And she's enjoying it. Look at that bloodthirsty grin on her face. It's so adorable. She slashes effortlessly, leaving long streaks of her red and black sword chi. You weak-ass bitches. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't even like fighting all that much. I can't let it end like this. Looking for a way to turn the tides of the fight. You. At the very least, I'll take out that brat from the Jin family. Rushing in, he yells, Jin Yeomyung. Seriously, can't he see that I'm being guarded by these 3 butterflies? Just as he finishes his sentence, the butterflies dash away with a blink. Ladies, that's like so not cool. Well then, it's too late to dodge, I guess. Bracing for the imminent attack, Yeomyung reaches for his sword and blocks the heavy attack. Shit, I was trying to look cool, but that heavy attack left me bouncing off the ground like this. I hope they don't laugh too much in the end. He blocked that. How is that possible? The beggar is wondering how this kid isn't dead after his strongest attack. You crazy psycho. You don't just say crap like that to someone who just bounced off the ground. You should have had your skull split open and died on the spot, though. Meanwhile, Yura watched the whole thing happen while beheading the attacker in one cut. As expected, your level is more than enough to endure that. What? So you were testing me just now? That's dangerous, you know. Well, are you satisfied? Now that you've confirmed my skills. Yes, very much so. You look kind of cool, bouncing off the ground like that. Damn it, just kill me already. Kill you? Why would we do that? I bet you know a lot about the black clotted blood, don't you? What are you talking about? I don't know a black spot blood. Say what you want, but I am a part of the demonic cult after all. While I might have slacked off on martial arts, there were a few things I was motivated to learn, you know. Especially the tendon-ripping bone lock technique. I practiced that one thoroughly. I like torture techniques, it's kind of my thing. Wait a damn second. Please, remain silent, will you? This is my first time doing it for real, and I'd like to enjoy it a little. Now why don't we start off nice and easy? Sorry that I got you involved unnecessarily. It's fine. Young Master Jin accepted the apology, after all. So, young Master Jin, what do you want, Black Butterfly Chilho? Anyways, if the young Master Jin were to pass your test all the way through, what would you do? Then, I guess I would try chasing one of the dreams I gave up on long ago. The beggar is currently begging Yeomyung to stop. I'll tell you everything you want to know, just please stop. I get it now. He's doing all of this because of a hooker at a brothel house. That guy really is from the beggar's gang. His superior apparently partnered with someone from your Cheon clan. but the beggar didn't know the name or who it was. The Cheon clan is connected to this drug case. The men he brought with him were from the Hidden Trace Manor in Giryu Fortress. The third elder also mentioned the Giryu Fortress too. Hidden Trace Manor is a faction founded 50 years ago by a retired ghost slayer. Ghost slayer? That's the unit Gu Chil used to be a part of. Yes, it was the Cheon clan's elite assassination unit, but now it's been disbanded. The Demon Emperor's Ghost Slayer unit. Young cult leader, I think it's best if you head back now. Ever since the ambush, this has gone beyond what we can handle alone. And given how these guys operate in cells, the Hidden Trace Manor probably isn't even their main base. If they lose contact with Mr. Beggar, who's dead now, they'll erase all traces and vanish. What will you do now, young Master Jin? A few options popped up, but I'll probably start from the lower sect again. Like the Tyrant Wolf sect, for example. There's a better way. The real issue is, regardless who it is, no one has the time to assemble for a full force attack, right? Then I'll go to them myself. If it's an official visit by the young cult leader, they won't be able to do something so shady so openly. No, you can't risk your life over something like this. These guys knew who you were, and yet they attacked without hesitation. You think this is nothing? Compared to the weight of your life? Yes, this is nothing. But because of me, your plan went off track. I want to make up for that. This is why I fell for her. We move on forward, at the outer edges of the 10,000 mountains. Sparta kicks the shit out of the wooden doors. What the hell? The young cult leader is here? This is the third master of the Hidden Trace Manor. I was just about to slip away after the mess in the valley. Never thought our kidnapping target would just waltz in herself. Please come on in, young cult leader, welcome. To what do we owe the honor of your visit? Your grandfather was part of the Demon Emperor's Ghost Slayer unit, wasn't he? I realized that I've been neglecting those who have served the Cheon clan. I just thought it was time to correct that. You all look quite busy. Almost like you're packing up to leave in a hurry. Aren't you going to offer a guest a cup of tea? In the 10,000 mountains, the young cult leader is never just a guest. Please come on inside. I'll guide you. Communicating telepathically. Assassination Master, what should we do? Since we've been given another chance, we must capture her alive without fail this time. Understood. Meanwhile, Yura is commenting on the wear and tear of the building. You must get quite a few visitors through here. Now then, young cult leader. Use honorific, you pathetic bastard. Well. We both know what's going on. So why pretend, right? If you surrender quietly, I won't have to be rough with you. Got it. Thanks for the offer, but judging by your level, I won't need much. You catch one of the life-slaying units and suddenly think you're unstoppable? But don't go underestimating us so quickly. They're activating their formation. A mechanical formation technique. It's called the maze-pursuing, killing formation. Did you think I brought you bitches in here without a formation with a cool name like that? A formation like this would cost an enormous amount of money and manpower. Definitely not something a retired assassin could establish on their own. Well, one thing is clear, we have so much to talk about in the future. So have you chosen to ally with outsiders and completely betrayed the Cheon clan? Kill them. Does that answer your question, bitch? Since you're no longer the dog of the Cheon clan, that makes things easier. They clash with waves of energy bursting from the impact. I still have a long way to go. To think I had to put in this much effort to take down some lowly dogs. And I let their blood splash on my clothes. Gross. How dare you make me put in effort like this? I'll just have to take your tongue as payment for being a traitorous bastard. Sword Chi Acupoint? So she intends to interrogate me. This is bullshit. The one who turned the loyal Ghost Slayer unit into such a state was. Young cult leader, watch out. Yura senses a strong killing intent from behind her. As if it were trying to crush her, the weight sure is heavy. This guy has to be at a high level. There's no way. I can't handle him. Yura attempts to block the sneak attack, which caused her to be pushed back a couple steps. He's a master level. You've arrived, sir. Thank goodness, she wanted to cut my tongue out. This master was able to get past me so easily. That bitch right there. Get the young cult leader immediately. You must not miss this opportunity. Flip. You talk too damn much. It's only right to dispose of a dog that only barks, but can't even hunt. I'm super curious about who you're affiliated with. Aren't you going to tell us? Usually villains like to tell the world before we start fighting for real. It can't be the Beggar clan. You're too skilled to be associated with them. Will he really reveal it? Young cult master, That guy is dangerous. Be careful. I know. That's why I'm curious to know. I wonder how strong I am compared to a master that can use enhanced sword chi. Funny. The information that the young cult leader put her life on the line for should sell for quite the high price. That's all you have to say? Acting so arrogant, you foolish novice. His power is definitely formidable. This could get risky. He's quite a bit stronger than I am at the moment. Oh really? So you were able to endure that attack? Not bad, young one. The heavenly demonic divine art is on par with any cultivation techniques out there. At the very least, it doesn't lack in power, even with the difference in levels. It seems so, however, regardless of talent. A barrage of slashes is sent towards Yura. Unable to dodge or block them all, she then gets her boobie sliced up, leaving blood shooting out of the cut. The gap of experience cannot be filled easily, little girl. I suggest you shut your frickin' mouth, young miss. Getting cocky will be your downfall. Yura is sent flying back into the pillar which cracked upon impact. Blood is spraying from her body. So a young demon has been growing in the heavenly demonic cult? Is that what you said? I just don't see it. I was ordered to capture you alive, but I don't really feel like dealing with the potential consequences of leaving you alive. That person will just have to deal with it. If you had 20 more years, perhaps I would have to give you a deadly poison in order to get rid of you. But too bad. We won't get to find out. We end this today. You will die by my hands today. I actually knew that there would be a mechanical formation set up here. I also knew that there would be a master that would be beyond my capabilities as well. Such pathetic bravado. Yet you came here knowing all of that? The only thing that I didn't foresee was the difference in opinion with that bastard. Isn't that right, Jin Yeomyung? See, I told you so. In the end, I was right. It's like I had the gift of foresight or something, right guys? Yura, I told you, they will be more interested in your value as a person rather than your value as the young cult leader. Now that you've had the chance to face him, how was it? He's certainly a difficult opponent. There's a reason why the 9 great sects are referred to as the prestigious sects. It seems that you are confident that he's from the 9 great sects, since his swordsmanship contains the exact opposite techniques as our cults. Well, since I'm here now, don't worry. Jin Yeomyung, from the Demon Heaven Jin clan? This is an unexpected gain for me. The young cult leader must be killed, but you, the master, then notices a blade flying through the air. What the hell is this? Could it be that you? Did you say it's a maze pursuing killing formation? Well, it's mine now. You don't think that I came alone, did you? All of the other forces have been invested elsewhere. So what will you do now that you know? Your time is up. Heaven defying, overturning heaven. Are you planning to turn the heavens upside down? What does that even mean? Why is he reacting like that? Just focus on surviving here right now, Yura. You might not feel it inside the formation, but outside, it's a sea of fire. The enemies are almost all cut down. If we delay too much here, we'll all be burnt down to dust together. Yet you still refuse to run away? Then let me show you all some manners. Taking off his cloaked hat, the master says, I am Ji-yoon from Qingqing. Well, if he's revealing his identity, that means he intends to kill us here. Is the mastermind behind this Qingqing? Go ask Yama in hell. Ji-yoon charges forward with the intentions of killing the lovebirds. Jin Yeomyung, can you sync with my movements? I'll do my best. Good, let's go. They leap into the air, charging a vortex of chi energy for the final clash. Just then the formation lets out a huge blast, sending numerous blades flying towards the master. How troublesome. Doing his best to dodge all of the flying daggers. The master counters with an attack aimed right at Yeomyung, but is blocked just in time. Yura, rotating around the opposite side, sends an attack after seeing an opening. The master blocks her sword attack, while Yeomyung thrusts his sword forward. Both of them sending a non-stop, relentless assault one after another, as if fighting in complete harmony. Unbelievable. These kids are able to push me into a corner like this. Bayan will assist as well. Bayan yells fire, sending another blade nearly hitting its target. During all the excitement, Yura turns to our boy and says, not bad, Yeomyung. Flashing a beautiful smile. Meeting her gaze, he says, not so bad yourself, Lady Cheon Yura. And I can see it little by little. His sword. It looks like I'll have to put my life on the line to kill you. I wanted to avoid using big techniques because of the mechanical formation, but it looks as though I have no choice. Yeomyung, run away quickly. I give up on trying to catch this guy. I'll buy you time to escape, so go. The master then uses his advanced sword chi, which leaves his sword extending straight into the air as if it grew by several meters long. A perfectly straight, enhanced sword chi, unlike mine, which is fluid. I'm not leaving you. That can't happen. What? Why not? I told you long ago not to throw your life away for no reason. You never had any intentions of getting out of here, did you? Let me tell you this. If we leave together. I think that worked. She's totally into him now. I will use coordinating chi. Make sure you keep up with me. I understand. Coordinating chi? For real? What are you two, a couple or something? Mixing their purple and red sword chi. They charge forward. As they clash with the master, a huge explosion blasts into the surrounding mechanical formation. That was so bright that nobody could really see what was going on. Oh shit. Yura is coughing up blood. Not good. You really surprised me for a moment there. If we fight again later, the outcome might have changed. Though, such an event like that won't happen. Looks like this is the end. Letting off a smirk, our guy says, for you. Just then a roar of a voice echoes in the room. You bastard. Shit, that scared the crap out of me. Who do you think you are messing with? The bald dude jumps into the air and karate chops the ever-living shit out of the master guy, sending the dirt bag flying across the room. Hey, you finally made it. Young cult leader. Are you okay? You're late, right, Guardian? I apologize. Your message showed up when I was away. I'm sorry, I am sorry. The right Guardian is supposed to protect the cult leader and his family. Yet he was gone for some reason. That guy claims to be an elder of Qingqing. It might have been a setup in order to start a war that they prepared for such situations. So, take him and interrogate him thoroughly. Well, you see, that might be kind of difficult at this moment. I'm pretty sure, when I hit him, I felt his neck snap, crackle, pop. My apologies, young cult leader. He didn't do that on purpose, did he? This bald dude is the right Guardian, red-faced battle demon. Wang Qiongjiology, the divine cult's expert. Although the entire Guardian Hall betrayed the divine cult 20 years later, Wang Qiongjiology had already retired by then, and given the circumstances, he wouldn't have betrayed us now. I'm sorry. It was something I pushed forward on my own. But next time, I will definitely repay this debt. With that, the young cult leader and her people left. Guqiu, come out. Yes, young master. How was it? Most of it was already burnt, so there wasn't much. But I was able to find this on the corpse of the hidden trace manor master. Could this also be a result of the right Guardian trolling? Pardon? Trolling? I'm just talking out loud. Don't mind me. What is this?